Hi, I'm Elizabeth and I'm here with Carolyn Johnson from Peak. Now, Carolyn's usually known for her Kakuma North Pole Merinos, but she's also quite a cook. This year she was the winner of the Genoa cake in the cooking competition at the Royal Adelaide Show, and today she's brought in one of our rich fruit cakes to show us, give us a little bit of information about how to bake. So, what is a Genoa cake?
A Genoa cake is a light fruit cake, and you use white sugar instead of brown or dark brown sugar, and it originates from Italy in the region of Genoa. So how I worked out what I wanted to use and what worked for me and how it compared to the other entries was baking lots and lots of Genoa cake. And so the funny bit is, when I first got married, my husband did not like fruit cake, but now he loves it.
So there's been a lot of cakes baked over the years?
Yes, especially in the last few.
Yeah. So how long have you been entering the competition?
This is the first one that I've been able to win at the regional to qualify at the state. So very lucky, because I know that I'm talking to other competitors that they've been doing it for years and still haven't been able to win the Genoa championship. So it's I'm still in shock, but it's very cool.
So what makes a good Genoa cake?
It needs to be moist but cooked, and the fruit needs to be moist and full of flavour, and the fruit needs to be evenly distributed throughout the whole cake, so not all down the bottom, or a few here and a few there, and lots of it all evenly spread, and a little bit of almonds, and a nice subtle hint of lemon.
So how long does it take to prepare a Genoa cake?
Well, it takes about 3 hours to cook a Genoa cake in a slow oven, but it starts with getting the fruit ready before, at least a day before, where you cut any of the bigger fruit that you put in, and that can consist of cherries, sultanas, some people put raisins in, but I don't, and currants. So everything needs to match a mixed peel the same size as a currant, so everything else gets chopped so it all matches. So it normally takes me, on average now, after lots and lots of practice, about an hour to cut my fruit for one cake, and that's at least the night before.
So it's a fairly involved process?
Very therapeutic.
Do you know if it's going to be a good cake? Or?
Yes, you can have an indicator, so it's got a nice shape and colour. So this is not a very good example, but it should be very close as possible, same colour on the top and the sides and on the bottom of the cake. Yep. And then when you cut it, it should be very similar colour as well. It should be cooked but moist, and it's really good to get nice sharp edges on your cake. So that comes back to the tin that you use and how you line your tin as well.
Yeah. So how many cakes would you have baked leading up to the competition? Was it just the one, or did you have a couple to try?
I didn't have a lot of time, so I had to. Fortunately I got one that I was happy with, so I ran with it. But I lost count of the number of fruit cakes that I cooked leading up to it. And just to get extra practice in at Christmas, I cooked heaps of fruit cakes for everyone so that I could keep my eye in.
Yep. So, all right, so how about we cut this one open and see
what we've absolutely. Got? It might not be cooked though. We'll see. Pretty good.
That does look as though it's got very good
and the aroma is good. Smell it, Elizabeth, if you like. You got to smell the alcohol.
Yep, and if you can see, very good distribution of fruit.
Perfect.